Alrighty, it's Tuesday again.
It is, yeah. So today we're going to go through some Crassula and propagation for them. So now it is a great time to do some propagation on your Crassulas. They're in growing season, so they start through around autumn time as the temperature drops from the summer, then through the cooler months of winter, and then even to early to about mid-spring. And then once we start getting the really hot temperatures, they'll start to shut down and go into sleep mode. But before we get any further, make sure you like, subscribe to our channel. Thank you to everyone who follows us and all your awesome comments and topics that you like us to go through as well. We really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. So yeah, so it's a great time now to do these guys. Very similar growing season to the Aeonium as well. And we've just picked out a handful of Crassula here to show you. Here you'll see some that we've already done previously in the cell tray. So these were originally done as cuttings, and you'll see that as we've chopped them up into different segments, you'll see, so this would have been the tip, the first part of the cutting that we would have taken, which I'll show you. Then this would have been one a little bit below this. As you can see now, there's two heads developing. So if you want it to get nice and a nice little bushy cutting going, just go through make sure that it's a cutting below the top. So for example here for this, the Crassula,
she needs to do a wee. Hang on, pause. Pause. How do I stop it? Okay, we're back from the toilet break.
Yeah, I can't even remember where we're up to.
You were saying that these were getting chopped, and if you want a bushy one, go for the middle sections. You don't have to just go for the tips.
I'll show you an example of what I mean. So these cuttings here, this is called Crassula Perforata White Star. So what I mean by that is, so say for example this one here, that would have just been the very tip, the first cutting that we would have taken like that. And when you've got ones that've got double heads, what we mean is the next part here. So that probably wasn't a good one because I've cut it too low. So if I just take the tip out of that one and then I just take it a little bit further down over here, like that there. So then you'll get your roots striking from down there, and you should get two heads coming from here. Sometimes you'll even get them the below layer of leaves as well. So, and then that will end up, you'll start growing a nice one there with two heads, and you've also got one little sneaky.
Yeah. So with Crassulas, usually, I can't even speak to that. Usually wherever you chop them, you normally get two heads come back.
Normally you do, yeah. So if you do cut the bit of stem a little bit too close to the leaves, if you gently, sometimes the stems can be really brittle. Sometimes you can just get, if you just twist it, the leaves, you'll get it without snapping the stem, just like that. Beautiful. And keep that, because they actually strike from leaves as well, Crassula. So all we would do is just pop them, just sit them on some dry soil, very similar to any other leaves that you're doing, like from your Echeveria. And over time, they'll actually start to strike new plants and also roots there, and then you've got a new plant there. So they're really cool as well. So yeah, all we'll do then is just from these few, couple cuttings I've got, then we'll just put them in a dry mix. Although it looks a little bit wet here, but this is just for demonstration. We'll just put him in there. I just find it's easier in the cells, because when it comes time for me potting them up into the 9cm pots that we normally have available, then you're not disturbing the plant's root system too much, causing transplant shock. It's just easier just to pull them straight out of a plug like that and straight in, and away they go into a pot, not into that there. So
aggressive.
That's just personal choice, and it's just a lot faster with potting there. So yeah, so we've got some other nice little varieties here. So you've got your Crassula Bluebird variegated form. You've also got Crassula Perforata. This is not the variegated, just the variegata. It's actually Southern Cross White. It will look different if you put the two together. I should have got the normal Perforata variegated form to show you the difference. So they're looking nice as well. You've got baby necklace, which is always a favourite. We're ready to trim those as well. Then you've got rupestris high voltage, and you'll see that I've taken cuttings about a month ago, and you can already start to see little shoots coming from the top there.
Wherever you've cut to normally come back.
Yeah, and that's the same for that one there. So yeah, normally you should get two heads coming out of the top, which is really cool. Then you've got your springtime as well. It's looking nice. It's going into flower. They're really pretty. You've got Platyphila variegata, really nice one too. When it gets a little bit more stressed, it'll show a lot more pink. Then you've got dubia here, So we normally just take the pups off. It's quite a prolific pupper. Then you've just got your straight rupestris form. It's looking really nice as well. Jade necklace, nice, yeah, really pretty one as well.
I get these two confused. Is this one just
a lot of people
smaller?
do. A lot of people call this one baby necklace, but it's actually jade necklace. So it is a lot larger. So I haven't given these guys enough water. So if you give them more water, you'll notice the leaf size will be a lot bigger. I've given them less water. They'll tend to go nice and tight and compact, and they actually give you a better shape. That's just personal preference. Then you've got your giant form perforata, which are looking really thirsty, you'll see there, so they're due for a drink. Then you've got Crassula marginalis, or marginaris, Isabella. Also, people will also call it calico kitten, and it's due for a drink too, but it's looking really pretty. Some beautiful colours there, and always a favourite, Tom Thumb.
So cute.
Really nice as well, and you got some few flowers coming on there as well. Yeah, so that's just, I think I named all the ones that we've got here. And you've got your white perforata white star there. So yeah, looking really nice. Yeah, great time to do these guys. They do like morning sun to about more early afternoon this time of the year, or they can actually probably go all full sun all throughout the whole day. But then once summer comes, they will need a bit of protection in the afternoon when they go to sleep there. So yeah, good time to give some liquid fertilizers or some blood and bone or diamagnet lifter or anything like that. Compost, it works really good too, but make sure that you're applying that around the base of the plant and not on top of the plant in case you burn some of the leaves as well. Yeah, so increasing your watering with these guys because they're actively growing and they will be very happy. And that's about it too. If you've never thought about growing Crassula, I highly encourage you to do it. They're really pretty. Some of the the different ways that they form on their leaves or just the plant. Some beautiful colours as well. Low maintenance plant. They don't get very big. Probably the biggest one out of these I would say would be the bluebird variegated form. The jades generally get quite large. And yeah, that's about it. Very easy to grow.
Easy to grow, easy to prop.
Another popular one is the Buddha's Temple as well. That's always a popular one. We normally just do cutting. Sometimes cuttings, but more the pups. They're quite a prolific pupper as well. So yeah, that's all. Hopefully you found that helpful. And if you have any questions, please let us know and I'll get to them as quickly as possible. And I think that's it. Yeah, have a great week. Hopefully you're enjoying this beautiful weather in your garden or outside, as we're experiencing some nice daytime temps here at the moment. And yeah, catch you at the next Tip Tuesday. See yous.
Apologies for the toilet break for the 2-year-old.
Yeah, it happens.